Okay, Bombay.
Hello there, this is Jedi Master Daniel 96, and in today's episode, I will be talking about The Bad Batch Season 3, Episodes 1, 2, and 3, titled Confined, Paths Unknown, and Shadow of Tantus. So, with these episodes, they premiered on the same day, which, The Bad Batch Season 3 premiere was February 21st, 2024. And how I will do this sort of review slash discussion, I won't talk about them individually, but I'll kind of give a basic story and then kind of an overview of the general, storyline of them and all that, and then thoughts at the end. So let's get to it. So with these 3 episodes of The Bad Batch, Confined, Paths Unknown, and Shadow of Tantus, obviously they are kind of, building off how Season 2 left off with Omega being captured and she's brought to Mount Tantus. So we have that in the first episode and the third episode. Then the second episode is a Hunter and Wrecker adventure, but it's not filler. It adds to the general story because, Hunter and Wrecker are going to get Omega. So, the episodes do have an interconnected story that plays to the bigger story and all that. So that's that. And then, we get Omega's life on Mount Tantus, like what she does there. And then, we have these shots in our room, like you have these shots of the sink with this water dripping every time we'd go to Omega's room. You'd have these like shots of the sink. I don't know why, but it was just kind of interesting on that bit. It is what it is on that, so that's that. The big takeaway in the third episode, the appearance of Palpatine, and I did predict going in that it was going to lead to something with the sequel trilogy, whether it's the clone we see in The Rise of Skywalker or Snoke, because we know in Rise of Skywalker he says he made Snoke, so it should be interesting, I think, with Hemlock showing Palpatine. They don't show it, but it is definitely one of those two, and they are, connecting it to the sequel trilogy one way or another. So keep that in mind. And sorry for those that want the sequel trilogy to be erased. The sequels will stay part of the Star Wars canon, and more Star Wars media will expand upon things from the sequel trilogy. So that's just a fact. So I just had to point that bit out there. So there you have it on that. And then, Omega wants to get Crosshair out as well because she wants to escape with Crosshair. In the beginning, Crosshair's all reluctant and grumpy and all that, where Omega's all, enthusiastic, kind of with that youthful energy, where Crosshair kind of has that attitude of a grumpy old man sort of thing. That's just my vibe from watching those episodes that had Crosshair and Omega, with the first episode and the third episode. In that, in the second episode, is the fun Hunter and Wrecker part, which they do meet clone cadets when they have to find this old lab of Hemlock, which will lead them to clues, which will, lead them down the line to find Omega. And then you do have bits in the beginning where we do have Durand from one of the episodes in season 1. He's in it briefly, but they do, the Bad Batch, Hunter, and Wrecker have to do him a favor, which they bring him a pike, and that was kind of just a one-off thing in the beginning, and then the main story of that leads into the clone cadets and all that. So, that's that bit on that. And then, obviously, it will, lead to the bigger story and all that. And there's a bit where Hunter tells one of the clone cadets about an island, which he's probably referring to Pabu. If these characters all have a happy ending, maybe they'll all live life on Pabu. You just have to wait and see on that, who's making it out alive and all that. And I think I've, rambled on all the episodes. Sorry, a lot of things were out of sequence. I wasn't doing it episode by episode in sequence. I was just kind of doing it in a way, talking about certain things. And then my thoughts on him, I enjoyed them. And can't wait to see what they do in the future. Like in next week's episode, the upcoming one in episode 4. So yeah, there's definitely quite a lot to look forward to in this season, and what is the bigger picture And, like, I mean, we obviously know, like, Rex will survive because of Rebels and all that. So, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens in the future episodes. What did you think of these episodes? Let me know down below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share this video. Let's get to 600 subscribers. You can follow me on Twitter, DanRS87, Instagram, JMD96_YT, Facebook, Jedi Master Daniel 96, and you can also follow me on Bluesky, Jedi Master Daniel 96. Have a great day, everyone, and may the Force be with you. Bye.